I'll tell you what, Michelle, most of the issues that we are watching this morning are on the south side of the metro. So this is our eastbound 435 in Knoll camera, and you can see that the eastbound lanes are completely shut down. This is because of some downed power lines in the area. We're going to check in with Kathy Quinn in just a second. She has a lot more information about what's happening here in those eastbound lanes. As we take a look at our maps, though, just to give you a better idea of the location of that, you can see eastbound 435 is shut down. We're also seeing a closure westbound 435 at State Line Road. Drivers there are being forced stop right there at State Line. And we have a crash impacting the drive. Southbound 49 at 150 highway is also shut down. So again, with the conditions out there, with the high winds and with those high profile vehicles, we are expecting to see some issues pop up on both sides of the state line. Let's check in now with Kathy Quinn with the very latest on 435. Kathy?
Yeah, so Carrie, what we've seen this morning, the road conditions have been going from wet to slightly covered to partially covered with this chunky ice. And where we're heading right now is to 435, and we are on Warnell Road. Overland Park Police say, and this is the situation we've been talking about all morning long, and then this is something else you want to see, the on-ramps that Michelle's been talking about, the elevated areas that a little bit trickier, a little bit slicker, so be aware of that. But Overland Park Police say it could be another 2 to 4 hours before they clear an accident. It was 435 in Row. It was a down power line across the highway, was struck by a semi-truck. This is around 3:15 this morning. That line pulled down multiple lines with it onto the highway. So you can imagine it's complicated to get this thing cleared up. So this has forced the closure of eastbound and westbound 435 at Row. Traffic being diverted, as you mentioned, westbound at State Line and eastbound at Knoll. And that's what you're looking at right now as they're diverting us off of the highway here. Evergy's on scene. Ramps are blocked off to traffic at Row, obviously, and the on-ramp at State Line heading westbound, as we talked about right here. That's what we're looking at. So avoid the area. Take an alternate route. There are also some other issues around here. There's a stalled car eastbound past Antioch, and another one 435 westbound past Metcalf. That's just a reminder, folks, if you find yourself in trouble, make sure that your cell phones are fully charged before you leave the home. So wet roads, some partially covered with chunky ice, and this situation here, possibly another 2 to 4 hours. Not exactly sure when they'll have this area cleared, but it's very, very busy during rush hour. And this morning, find an alternate route for yourself. All right.